Yo, 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 King Earner coming to you live and direct, man. Here we go. Here we go. With this Glaze Gibbs guy, Brian the Rat. Listen to me, everybody. You cannot tell on anything if you're a part of the streets. That's the rules. Now, once you do, which is cool, and I'm advising everybody, do not harm these individuals. Stay away from them. Giving this understanding to the youth so they won't cross paths with these dudes and lose their life and end up confidential informants and in places in jails and people doing stuff to them or out in the streets. Listen to me. At the end of the day, you don't tell on anyone if you're a part of the streets. Brian Glaze Gibbs is a rat, and I understand that he talks to the youth. Hell of a thing, a hell of a thing. But I just need him to come forth and say to them, along with this, because he's talking like, he's talking like his life was, like he retired and he didn't tell on anybody or whatever. And everybody says, oh, you know what he done? He told on everybody that was dead. He told on the people that was dead that they was killing people. Can I ask you, he had one homicide. All he had to do was go to jail and do his time. When I say he got one homicide that he got arrested for, he got caught up in different things. But you know what I think he done? He just picked up the cheese because the boy Fat Cat was his right-hand man, was one of his OGs. He's a pecan. He's not a man of honor because he threw his rights away, threw his honor away. How can you in any way, shape, or form ever, and I mean ever, talk like you're thorough? Don't come. All I'm saying is that I heard one of his speakers. I seen him speak. Dude was talking about murders and stuff. Yeah, we came from one corner, my crew, we'd be like, nah, your crew, you was the head of your crew. You're Master Splinter, you're the boss Splinter, you're a rat. Anybody that honor you is a rat. And I hope and pray that these children understand what a rat is when you come in their classroom or when you go on these speakers and telling people, like what your story is, tell the whole truth. Now, if he's telling that whole truth, I gotta take everything I said back. If he's telling the whole truth, if he's telling them he flipped and told on dudes' cases that was dead, it doesn't make any sense. I already been down that line before. There, you cannot do it. Because this is the thing, this is number one, and I was talking to a little bro about this a while ago. How is it that you can big all this up, all this ratting stuff, and come in the eyes and the face of the people and forget to mention it? How can you live like that, knowing that you did so? But more than anything, how is it that you even wanted to talk like that? Like me, my conversation can't be like that. I don't think, oh, I'm gonna tell on some dead people then. I don't think like that. I think, damn, I don't got nobody to tell on, sir. Is it possible I can just go back to my cell and you can just handcuff me and send me to jail? Ask them. They know. They know. Ask them about my record. Ask them. I've been under serious pressure. Serious pressure. And guess what? I have nothing to say. I don't want to talk. The reason why I don't want to talk is because you're scaring the shit out of me. Whatever you know about me that I don't know, is scaring the shit out of me, and I need to talk to somebody I feel as though that's on my side. That's a defense lawyer. George Henry Newman. That was my lawyer. And I've had other lawyers for other things. I've had Brian McMonagle for other things. I had Cogan before for something small, nothing big. That nigga want an M for everything. But what I'm saying is, your lawyer is your representative. That's the person that speaks for you. You don't speak for yourself if you don't know law. So youngins, when you're going in an interrogation room, I don't care what kind of case it is, you speaking is putting yourself in a bad position. You have a right to have your lawyer speak to you. So when you start getting nervous, youngins, you start feeling like, damn, they pressure me too much. I want to say something. Shut your mouth and ask for a lawyer. They keep scaring you, telling you things. Say, please, or bring our recording in here. And don't sign their papers, because they'll type some bullshit up and be sitting there, oh, so you don't know nothing? And you might just be talking about your house. I live on this block. I live on that block. How old are you? They just type some shit up. They be like, sign that. Nah, I'm not signing anything here today. What you talking about? When I was a youngin' and I went through for my homicide when I was 17, I didn't sign nothing to the point when even when they came to get me for ROR, nothing. That's released on your own reconics. Nothing. I didn't even sign my property receipt. My lawyer said don't sign nothing. I ain't signing nothing. I went straight to jail. My money didn't even come to the jail for about 2 weeks because at the end of the day, I wasn't signing nothing. Y'all got to start paying attention to what's going on. And I want for the speakers to start being the truth. You got a lot of these dudes, man, that you are hearing motivational speakers. These dudes they don't really have a background. They might have got like about 100,000 robberies and done a bunch of time, but they ain't done shit. They ain't been nowhere. They ain't learned nothing. They think they did because they scared to go back to jail. It's a difference of fearing to go back to jail or loving your life and saying, I ain't going back to jail. I love my life. I don't want to go back to jail. Fearing to go back to jail, never fearing of a place that I actually accomplished. I'm King Earner from the Honor Your Life campaign. You got to stay focused. If you don't stay focused, what ends up happening, you lose control of everything you got going on in life. Stay focused and keep your eyes open because there are more Brian, Glaze, Gibbs. I don't care, Gibbs. Keep it 100. Keep it 100 with these kids and tell them don't be tricked by being a confidential informant or lying on your dead friends or anybody. King Earner live and direct. Y'all tripping in the comments too. Oh no, he's a good man. Yeah, he might be a nice person now, and I respect it if he's telling 100% truth. The one speaking I said, I only heard him talking about shoot 'em up, bang, bang killings. And even when I talked about my past, I never came like that. I always give him an understanding and I let him know that ain't the way to be. Stay away from it and look what happened to me. See, I didn't tell, so I'm not to get that story, Gibbs. You do. King Earner live and direct.